Jesus Christ. Hello, everybody.
What's up,
I'm
guys?
sorry. Oh God, Dean almost killed himself.
On my
Prior to
saliva.
yeah, choking on himself. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's just Sunday night. We just hanging out. A bunch of shit happened over the last week. That's kind of interesting. So we thought we'd skim over some of it. If anybody has anything they want to contribute from the chat, feel free. Um, Hi, Ray Bear, Ishra. I see Jim is here. Always nice to see Jim Tuner, the AI of CG.
The AIFC, is that what
Mm.
Jim Tuner's called?
Well, that's what Tim Lim calls him. Says
Oh,
he's the AI and never wrong.
that's yeah.
Yeah. We even
I'm
have.
actually I'm
Oh, go
actually
ahead.
now pretty convinced Jim Tuner is an AI.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please no bully Liam. That's great.
I don't think we'll be well, let me take that back. We probably will be spending quite a bit of time, chatting about that since we'll only be here for an hour, as per usual, because neither of us wants to sit much longer than that.
Like, I don't mind watching streams that are longer than an hour if they're interesting, but I don't like doing streams longer than an hour. I just don't want to sit in one spot for too long. It's just my
Yeah.
back starts hurting. Like it's a mess.
Yeah, we both have old people backs, even though he's really young. Oh.
I had a back transplant, but it wasn't like good. It was an old person's back. It's weird. Anyways,
So,
yeah, thanks for highlighting it, Vicky.
you're so welcome. Hey, Testify. Hi,
What's up,
Vic.
Testify?
Yeah, so we have actually a nice little crowd going tonight.
Yeah,
Everybody else has had a great Thanksgiving. Ate too much, drank too much, and didn't drive anywhere. And I did. I drank way too much on Thanksgiving.
yeah,
Yeah, but it was worth it.
nice.
And so over the last week, we've had Liam Gray quit YouTube and start YouTube all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Today was the launch of Ethan's Rainbow Brute campaign, which has earned, I think I checked it a little while ago, and it was close to $200,000 already. Congratulations on that, Ethan. That's quite the beginning, I think.
So, what's Rainbow Brood about? Like I just heard about
It's
it.
sort of this strange strawberry shortcake-ish um parody satire, but he doesn't know if it's parody or satire because apparently CG still hasn't figured out what the difference is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he's
Was it a
Rainbow, and it's
parrot?
REIGN, Bow Brute, not like rainbow like in the sky.
Okay, but was it a
And
parody or sat? Like, what's it a parody of?
I don't know, it has little, it's got brownies, he's it's I mean, you name it. It's supposed to be, like, sort of fairy tale-ish. Rainbow Brute looks like a Viking troll kinda thing, and his, son gets dumped off on him, and he's gotta turn him into a real man because 'cause he's been raised by women, so it's fairy tales for men being manly men. But it's supposed to be for all ages, even though it includes sexual references, a little bit of
Oh,
homophobia, a little bit of misogyny, but it's for the kids, just so
okay.
everybody knows.
Well, so Jim Tuner says, it is. Wait, where did that comment go? No. He says it's a goofy parody of Rainbow Bright, which is a second string strawberry shortcake character.
Yeah,
All right.
basically. Only it's a guy instead of Rainbow Bright being a girl. It's a guy. And, it's it's an idea he's been kicking around now for a couple of years. So he's had 2 years to think about it. Still has no idea what the story is gonna be, no
Mhm.
idea still hasn't lined up any artists to do the short stories for the compilation, I guess uh, what was he calling it? Sort of like a Hans Christian Andersen-ish kind of book with lots of little shorts in it, little fairy tales for men. Still hasn't come up with any real ideas for the ash can other than it's about a horse. And didn't bother finishing the 24-hour exclusive campaign cover until late last night. So it's still uncolored on the IGG page because Kyle didn't get it in time. But he's had 2 years to do all this. So, it's promised 90 he is promising 96 pages from himself, plus whatever pages he's gonna be putting into the little compilation book, by December of next year, which means it would have to be finished the end of October, early November in order to go to the printer and be ready for fulfillment December next year.
Mhm.
On top of the 50 some odd pages he still has left to do for Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet, and it's taken him about 10 months to do 24 or so pages for Cyberfrog 2. So good luck getting that book anytime soon, people. I and still, I guess if you can make big promises and get lots of money, it doesn't matter if your book's on time,
Yeah.
just so long as it comes in a metal rainbow brute lunchbox.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, as long as people get it eventually, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
This is why I don't buy comic books.
but you do buy comic
I
books.
do. I guess I do. Yeah. I mean, I back Tim's comics now, but that's I think he's the only person that gets my money. Tim and
A
Mark.
and Doug got your money.
Yeah, Doug got. Yeah, he got my money. You're right.
Yeah, and, which sort of brings us to, what's going on with Doug to Naples.
Yeah,
He's actually done a couple of streams talking about Liam, which, um,
they were
is a
interesting. I'm
w yeah,
to say the least.
definitely interesting. Um, the first one was from a few nights ago, and he was talking with Mike Miller, and, Mike they were talking about, Mike's channel being struck by Liam, and of course, as hopefully everybody already knows, the Nasser, Rabadi and that Star Wars guy, Testify, his channel, they all 3 of them got struck on the same day by Liam for copyright infringement, um, which is really weird because Testify's video was just a DM. I don't know
Yep.
how Liam is claiming that is copyrightable, but, well, we can get actually get into that in a minute because that's
Mhm.
just fucking crazy. Um, and Doug started talking about how, um about empathy,
Yeah.
which is lovely.
Well, it was more than just empathy though, right? Because like if he started talking about how people, should feel bad for Liam and how he went through the same thing and he compared what's happening to Liam to what's happening with to what happened to Mike S. Miller as well as Edwin Boyette.
Yeah, that was
And
the
that's
following day's stream, which was
yeah.
really weird. Um, I Edwin Boyette was swatted, it hasn't happened to Liam. Um, Edwin Boyette did, copyright strike one live stream of Ethan's when he played, video of Edwin's, and it he probably actually could have won it. It wouldn't have been so much a false flag if he had pushed it, because it was Edwin's content.
Mhm.
But, they were hounded relentlessly, and Liam was one of the people doing it, which is the craziest thing. I mean, I remember watching Liam, this was before he blocked me on Twitter. He would for days go after Mike, and I mean for hours at a time, um, about how Mike was just wrong about everything. Liam was the one, was talking about how Mike was stealing money and buying into every single rumor under the sun. You know, uh, Edwin eventually deleted his entire Twitter and just stopped talking about Comicsgate even before he moved on to doing the political stuff. I mean, it was horrible for them.
Mhm.
And and some of that was actually perpetrated by Liam. But Liam is also being persecuted now. I maybe Doug sees it as unfairly persecuted, but
My
I
like, my biggest thing is that, I do have empathy for Liam. I feel bad for Liam. Um, I feel bad that Liam's a shitty person. I feel bad that Liam doesn't recognize, uh, that he could easily stop criticisms that are happening to him by not lying about shit, right? Uh, by not striking people's chin. Like, I feel bad. I feel like there's just something in Liam's head that just doesn't connect, right? But I don't feel so bad for Liam that I'm just gonna let Liam get away with lying or get away with taking more people's platforms away from them, right? Like, I actually, I can't really understand how feeling bad for him or Liam means that people should just let him continue to lie and misrepresent things.
yeah, and that's my thing. I don't I try really hard to double check and make sure what I'm saying is correct. I mean, like, factually correct, not just, because I feel it or I want it to be true, but when I'm on stream, when I talk to people, I try to be right about things. And
Yeah.
maybe it's just because I'm a little anal retentive, I don't know. Um, and so when people are lying, it
Mhm.
irks me when they are obviously lying and refuse to present any evidence to back up their claims.
Well, yeah, especially
It
especially when those lies are about other people too,
Right. It's
yeah.
not like, Liam's not lying about Mike, obviously lying about Mike. He did this morning, saying that Mike's been on with Thomas Royaloop and his brother, the SWC brothers. He never has been. I mean, it's
Mhm.
possible that maybe he was on a stream of Doug's when they were on too, but he's never been platformed on their channel. He's never platformed them. But Liam flat out stated it today. Today he called Testify a criminal
Yeah.
on his stream today.
He well,
And Testify's like, "Who's the criminal?" And Liam said nothing. He couldn't offer up a shred of even the least bit of explanation as to where he got this idea or where it's coming from. I think it could quite possibly just be the result of bad Google searching. But, and there were other just flat out lies that he stated on his stream today. And I don't think anybody should be able to get away with that. Nasser, as as misguided as I feel Nasser is at the moment, you know, Nasser has endured since Liam Gray, quote, joined CG, even though he says he's OG CG, even though nobody heard of him, um, has been saying some of the most vile things about Nasser for almost 2 years now,
mhm.
you know, without a single shred of evidence. But he's just allowed to say it, and
Yeah.
that becomes part of his lore.
Yeah, and, like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate where Doug's coming from, and, like, I think it's, uh, noble, but I don't think it's right. I think Doug's a little disconnected from everything that's going on. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't think, just letting somebody get away with continuing to lie, continuing to deplatform is, uh it's not really a step I would be willing to take ever, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
But I don't think, Doug's, like, some terrible person. It's obvious, like, his thought like, what he is expressing comes from a good place totally. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
I get it,
but
but
I'm also of the belief that forgiveness requires some sort of penitence. You know, you have to, um if I wrong you, I have to be able to own up to it and say what I did
mhm,
before I should expect you to forgive me or offer me,
yeah,
offer me that. And I just don't see that happening anytime soon with Liam.
yeah.
Um, Hi, Tim. Were your ears burning a little bit because we mentioned you? Um,
Yo. And, like,
Yay.
yeah, that's another thing is, like, Liam was just calling Tim, like, all sorts of, I mean, I don't feel like repeating it on the stream, but, like, you know, uh, things that aren't left, they're alternatively not left, you know?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and then, like,
Alternatively not left.
alternatively not left, and it's like, like, for no reason other than just to do it, and, like, I I just
Yeah. That stream about Common America 2 was some of the most amazing things I've watched. Um, I got such a kick out of listening to him, and I'm watching the chat. "Common America, man, it's just boobs. That's all it is. It's just boobs and an alt-right rapping," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
It made no money because it was just a gimmick the first time around, and I'm like, dude, it's made close to, at the time, I think it was, like, $76,000 when he was talking about it, almost
Mhm.
80, I think is total now. And I'm like, "Oh my god." And then, my favorite line, um, was, "Well, maybe Tim's a better businessman than I thought." I
Maybe,
almost pissed my pants laughing.
maybe, maybe
Just
I'm wrong.
maybe, just maybe.
Maybe.
And if you guys haven't seen it, it's, I know he took down the stream, but it's available on BitChute. So if you just Google, if you just search on BitChute for, I think it was like Liam Gray and Sexy Something, or even Liam Gray and Common America, it's worth watching Liam fall flat on his face. Or on, I think, did we put that on your channel?
What?
Or over on Dean's channel, our
It's in
top
my top 5, yeah, the
it's the
top
top
5s.
5 Liam Spurg moments, it's the very last one, and we got a
It's not
big
Spurg moments, it's
er
top 5 Liam showdowns.
yeah, it
I,
was
uh
gonna be Spurg
I know
moments.
bully Liam, okay.
That was pretty funny,
Y
yeah,
yeah,
um,
it's beautiful.
yeah. So I guess he declared that, Liam Gray is just a character. Um, he claims that he legally changed his name because he knew what was gonna happen to him when he joined Comicsgate. Apparently, he knew what was gonna happen to him, because it's the exact same thing that's happened to him in every fandom he has joined, which is, um, nobody buys his bullshit, and he has to leave.
Mhm.
So, so he claims that he changed his name legally. He's doing business under the other name, and his birth name, which is Liam Gray, is the character that he's playing on YouTube. Um, which is a weird flex if, as he says, he is going to be suing some of us for defamation because you can't defame a fictional character. At
Yeah.
least not in the United States. I mean, I don't know what Australian law is, but I don't fall under Australian law. Um, I just dropped a link to Vestry 2 IGG in the chat. People go check it out. Mr. Pickles is floating around, and that's his second book with Shabby, and the first one was really good. You can get both copies. You can get 1 and 2 on this campaign, and there's some hot art by Miss Sashi. So check. Yes, I'm going to shill, Cherry. I'm gonna shill just a little bit. Um, because I can, and it's my stream. So, but yeah, that was really a weird way to go about it. Claiming that all of his emails to anybody, his DMs, I guess that
Yeah.
would make any chats in Discord copyrightable because it's his quote unquote trademarked character. Um,
Yeah, it's, interesting. That's
but
like, oh, what? Is it even I don't even think it's possible to copyright a DM, especially a DM, like, it's a social, like, no like, yeah, it's like, oh, I don't it's
I
so
don't
weird
know.
that nobody's called him on that, like, on the
Yeah.
thing he's claiming is copyright, like, we all know the copyright strikes are bullshit, but, that one's just mind-blowingly bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, he says there are trademark and copyright issues. Well, I searched the Australian trademark site, and Conquest Comics isn't there. Neither is a character called Liam Gray. Neither
Mhm.
is Xenotype. As a matter of fact, between the US and Australia, the only trademark I found for any of those search terms was an apparel company out of Texas using Xenotype for clothing.
That's probably just owned
So
by Lee.
probably just owned by Liam. Yeah.
Yeah.
But or Oz, because he says Oz owns his likeness in North
How does a
America.
dead puppy own a lice? Oh, different
A
Oz, my bad.
different Oz, yes, not
Different
the
Oz,
dead
my bad.
puppy. Yes, unfortunately, um, puppy Oz passed away a couple of days ago.
Yeah, no, and I'm
Um,
sure that's actually pretty sad,
it is sad,
yeah,
and I'm not gonna sit here and rag on Liam about killing a puppy, because the mother had already rejected it,
yeah.
and that
No,
usually means that there's something wrong. So
yeah.
I
It's
I don't
pretty common for runts of the litter,
Yeah. Dean made a little puppy joke, but we wanna make it clearer so that so people can go back and say, "But they didn't, Liam. They didn't say what you're saying they said."
yeah. No, it is, like, I'm
So
sure that's a pretty rough thing, that he's going through. It's always sad, you know, but, anyways, let's, get back on topic.
I feel like I'm sort of running out of topic.
Well, I think we started here from the take, Doug had on Liam.
Yeah, and we got through that.
Yeah, well, I did
We're
yeah,
moving
yeah.
close towards an hour anyway, so
No,
that
we
we'd be
aren't.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Just
we aren't
kidding.
even close.
You're very welcome, Stu. Um, the Go get yourself a sock account over on IGG. By the way,
Rest
I
in
just
peace, little Otis.
yeah, rest in peace, little Oz Otis. Um,
Aw.
and celebrate little Oz Otis's life by getting a sock account in his name. I just dropped the link in the description.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to, send the link to Ray, she's demanding on she's pulling a Testify.
Oh, yeah, Ray's good people.
She's okay
We can do
peoples, I
that.
guess.
Ray had her, I guess, would be her first, like, people populated live stream, I think, wasn't it?
People poppies.
People populated live stream, a couple of nights ago. So
Yeah.
'cause she's usually, live streaming gaming.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, those streams do great. There's, like, me in the chat, and then there's you in the chat.
occasionally me in the chat.
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
yeah,
high views, but it's
pretty
always
good stuff.
they were good stuff. Unfortunately, more people weren't watching, but, I think she's gonna be turning that into a regular Friday night feature.
Mhm.
Next week, she will be roasting Dean, apparently, exposing all of Dean's secrets.
Uh, Testify.
It's up
If,
to you.
you guys missed a big part of the stream this morning. Are you talking about your appearance on with Liam when he
Yeah, so you can I can
Alright,
show
yeah, I
that real
got it, I
briefly.
got him, I
That
got him.
was some Liam opened up his stream,
Testify,
yeah.
just don't be so you, uh, and you're good.
Hey, Testify.
Yo, what's up, man?
He's gonna be quiet and not be him for a moment. That's pretty amazing.
So, but Testify. So on this, Liam stream where he, had people on who have problems with him, uh, Ray, I sent you the link.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch stole my goddamn wheelchair again. I was in the shower. Oh, fucking cunt. How are you guys missing the most pivotal plot points?
What's up?
Did you see what the point of the stream was this morning?
Yes, the point of this morning's stream, which we hadn't quite finished with, was come on, if you are a critic, come on and we can talk about it. So
Did you miss the other part when he was bragging that nobody had the guts to come on for
yeah,
10 plus minutes?
Well,
And
what
I
I
go,
love about that is, like, you come on and he's like, but not you." And then, like, this is after he's already said that he's quit streaming. So, like, nobody's gonna be paying attention. And it's like not like it's like I don't even know how late. Like, I was fucking sleeping.
I was
Like,
it
asleep.
was, I
he did
literally,
everything. He did everything to make sure people didn't show up, and then kicked you, like, the one person that did.
yeah,
Like,
but the other part to it, out of all of this, just it still boggles my mind. He asked for people to come on and air their grievances. I woke up at like 5 and I saw that it started, and I'm listening to this crap, and I'm drinking my Dr Pepper, trying to half wake up, and I'm hearing him say, just gloating like, "Oh yeah, nobody has the guts to come. Look at me, I'm the big bad tyrant." So I finally go, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go in here." I did. He brings me on, but he says, what was the exact wording he said?
I want you to leave because
I know,
I've
yeah,
asked you
I
so many
asked you
times to,
not to
like, cease
contact
contact.
me.
Yeah. Like,
yes,
but you
yeah, that was
invited
it.
me on. How are you gonna get mad about people coming on that you invited? Not you. Like, what?
Yeah, but
He
You
had
let
to
him on.
he had to push a button. He had to click on it to let you on his stream. Instead, he could have just kicked you completely from the studio. But
hey,
he's like, "I'll let him on," and I know he was thinking, "I can do this. I can totally own fucking Testify. I'm ready. I'm prepped. I've been thinking about this all goddamn day. I'm gonna
I think
get this done."
6 months. I think he's been
And
thinking it.
then he lets you on the stream and you could just hear him collapse. Like
Well, it also
he
threw him
was
off when I came in all quiet, monotone, and I go, "Are you sure you want to do this, Liam?"
I like that. I actually
Yeah.
enjoyed that. You're just, are
He
you sure you want to do this? Well, clearly you want to. You fucking here, even though I asked you not to. Like,
and he
And
just
I said, you just asked for people to come in here and deal with this.
it was
And
great.
if you listen to the synopsis of what it all was, he thinks the majority of everything's me, and apparently we all have a conspiracy bunker where we coordinate how to destroy Liam Gray's character and ruin his likeness. Because that's what the guy truly believes in his head. It's weird. I don't get it. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, you're calling me a criminal. I'm not. I was an ex-cop, and you're calling me a name that's not my name. So my question is, whose name do you think you have? But then I started thinking more about it. We did a stream a few months back when the stuff with War Campaign happened, and do you notice there's a figure that's been in Liam's chat pretty prominently named Smiling Bandito?
yes.
Yeah, and if you go back and you watch our stream that with him, he made the mistake once of going, I've seen you on LinkedIn before, and I know you're nothing to worry about. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, we looked into you. And I go, who? And then I forgot how he exactly worded it, but I go, I don't have a LinkedIn account. Who are you guys looking at? These guys are going to hurt somebody else with what they're doing. If they're really doing it, I think he's full of shit, because here's the one thing you don't do. If you're doing all this case and this build up like he was talking this morning, and he's been talking it for months now, any lawyer would have told him, you don't say a fucking word.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. What did you do? You said everything. It's on recorded video everywhere. Then you brought me on. You looked like the biggest fool, especially when I'm calling you a liar to your face. And I go, show it. Show the evidence. Never has evidence. I've gone back now and looked. Every place he's been to, he's done the same exact thing, accuse people of things, threaten lawsuits, say they're the worst scum in the world, but he never has one piece of evidence. Ever.
Never.
Yet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I say stuff about him, I show it. Here, look, here it is.
Right. I
And
try to do the exact same thing. That he actually claims that the records I got regarding his court hearing, which he admitted to, that he had,
I know.
were doctored. And Oz says the exact same thing. They
They're
have
photoshopped.
these photoshopped, and I'm
You
like,
can't
no,
Photoshop an archived link. Like,
you
it's the
can't.
link that's
Right?
archived.
Yeah.
There's just
Like,
no possible way to do that.
It's the
And
hackers. The hackers who got his router doctored the link.
they must have. Anonymous got him. And so, I watched that today and I thought, oh man, one, he's scared to testify. That was some real, it sounded to me, and this is just my opinion, like he was scared of you. He was angry with you and scared of you all at the same time. And he had puffed himself up so much letting you on his stream, and then he just went incredibly low T. He
He
just like
lost it.
he it was like he got this
he
huge
got nervous.
dopamine hit. He got this huge dopamine hit when he saw Testify backstage, and then he just crashed real quick after and just didn't know what to do.
And if you listen back, I wasn't screaming or yelling at all.
For once.
No. And then when I woke up, and I saw that the stream was going, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus, I can't believe he's doing this." I had, God, I put in the chat because he unblocked everybody. So this was his gimmick. He unblocked all the horrible people that he's kept on the outside walls of his hug box
Mm-hmm.
for the last however many months. And so he unblocked everybody so he could reblock them again after they comment in his chat.
Oh, right.
And I said, I knew you could not do this kind of thing. You're addicted to those dopamine hits now. And I immediately
He also doesn't realize how bad it
banned
makes
me
him
from the
look.
chat. And then he said at the very end, he said something along the lines of, I'm waiting for someone in the chat to come on here and or waiting for someone in the chat to disagree with me or take me on or something along those lines. And I'm like, dude, you just blocked me from the chat.
Well, he did. The thing is this. After he kicked me out because he didn't know what to do and he looked horrible, and Lidl and all them were going, kick him out, you're looking bad. Oh, and by the way, Stu, I was the one that donated the $3 to keep it under 300 just to bug you, just so you know.
That's great.
But when he did that, I'm sitting there and I sent Cider. I go, Cider, if you're awake and if you feel up to it, you go on there. Cider went on there. Cider's got a real legitimate beef with him because he called the fucking cops on him.
Oh man, that I just got to say real quick, because this is the most amazing thing I've heard him say, and he said it a few times, but it's right up there at the top of this is just unbelievable list. So he says that he doesn't want to embroil Cider in his lawsuits.
Yeah.
Because Cider is disabled and needs to have surgery. And I'm
He
like,
already had surgery.
I'm like, well, that's nice of you, Liam.
But
you still call
he
the cops
calls
on
the cops,
Yeah.
hoping he'll go to jail instead.
Right. Like, what?
so much better.
No. Here's the thing. I know the details of what the cop asked Cider, and it was the cop laughing, reading these outrageous things that Liam accused Cider of. It was pages of stuff just going, he's doing this to me business. It's like, and the cop's going, I've been in this spot. You're reading all this and you're going, this guy's fucking insane.
I imagine the cop's question to Cider was probably like, is this guy a like,
can you not use that language around me?
What? There was a censor.
Yeah, there's a censor, man.
Fuck you, Dean.
Well, no, I think the issue with Liam is he doesn't understand that multiple people have issues with him, right? And we're independent thinkers, so our issues are that of our own. And he's grouping us all together. Of course, we're all going to collaborate at some point when we have an equal hatred for an individual.
Well, here's the thing. All that we have done with Liam is read back and show people his own actions and words.
Yeah, same.
And here's the other thing. I have nothing to do with what you guys found about the court case stuff in Australia or whatever. I had nothing to do with what the hell is it? What's it called? Foundation or estate thing that he got in trouble for and got his channel taken down.
Oh, the Stanley.
Yeah, he blamed that on me today too.
Yeah,
and he blamed me for when Oz got his channel taken down. But if you know what happened with that, it had absolutely nothing to do with me. YouTube took it down because he was showing copyrighted soccer. Or no, it was Australian rugby. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
football.
It was the rugby.
Yeah, and I'm going,
yeah.
He's blaming me. I'm going, I had nothing to do with this. What are you fucking talking about? Yeah. He has convinced himself all these things. He literally has lied, and he believes his own lies now.
Right. He blamed me.
It's ridiculous.
He blamed me for spreading rumors that I've never spread. Yes, I've heard of the rumors. It doesn't
Nobody cares what you have to say, Ray.
Shut up. Everyone does.
No, they don't.
My feelings are hurt.
I don't care. You're black.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, Liam, calm down. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Testify. Sorry, slips.
Yes. But no, it's just, the guy is literally out of his mind. And I'm just going, I'm thinking of it all now. This all happened this morning on this one thing. Before he kicked me, I go, did you not go into the war campaign asking for help in the time that you did it? In what was in that police report that he called in on Cider was the exact terminology, cyberbullying, cyber stalking, that happened with Pan with the Mertz tale. He went to Pan to get the information, but he doesn't realize each state has different rules.
Right.
And they don't have that in Maine. And the basis of what he told the police, it doesn't even come close to even harassment. They told him you could try to take him to civil court, but it's a long shot. That was the cop's exact words.
Yeah, but he says, no, I didn't. No, I didn't go into War Campaign's Discord. And then you're like, yeah, you did. Well, I did, but only because. And I'm like,
Well, you can. It's pretty chronologicalized on the farm. All the messages are there. There's endless evidence about him. It's ridiculous.
Didn't he also tweet about it? Didn't he also tweet about looking for War Campaign's help or something, or saying that
I
we need
don't
to
know.
get him
What
I
back?
don't
you
think he
let
tweeted
George
about
into
it.
here?
I
Yeah.
haven't let George in yet, but he is back
You don't
there.
understand. He is seething over EVS right now.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he can't stand it. Oh wait, I'm sorry, George. I haven't been able to tell you. Ethan is up to $200,224 right now.
Damn.
How do you feel, George?
I got information. Breaking news.
What's up?
Oh, kick right in the
God, George.
Testify is controlled opposition for Liam Gray. Testify is the third guy in the contract. That's why he's got a triangle for an icon.
Holy shit.
I
Oh,
didn't know this.
Why didn't you tell me that when I made the expose, George? What the hell? Would have been vital information to have for my show.
He
Man,
wanted
that's
it
actually
to
a
go
good
on
idea.
a good channel that gets views, Ray.
I'm at 160 views. Thank you very much on that video.
Oh, what?
Nice.
That's the most I've ever had in my YouTube.
No, congrats. No, great. Congrats.
What's it been, a week?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. Well, wait till you see the one I'm doing this Friday. Dean,
You haven't
got
heard
to
about
explain
YouTube's
everything.
mercy views they give you
Oh, they give us
for
mercy
a new
views?
person. Yes.
Oh, well, I've been on YouTube for like a few months, so I don't think I'm part of that mercy views anymore.
Share my screen.
Oh god,
All
here it
right.
goes. Oh god, here it goes.
Buy your gay sock account socks. They're very simple. They're $12 fucking, and they're hideous looking. So you know what you're getting. Okay? You could buy the $20 one and get the koozie and all that. It's a hell of a deal.
Yeah,
There, I
might
did it.
actually
Stu, do you
that.
feel better now? There, I'm done shilling. I can't stand shilling.
I had dropped it in the chat.
Oh.
So
We shill for you. You don't need to show.
There is
Yeah.
nothing Preston Poulter could provide that would be worthy of anything other than your next porno.
I'm not gonna comment on
yeah, I'm gonna stay away from all of that for the moment.
Wait, what happened? Did I
Leroy!
Yeah, never mind, Ray. Yeah.
Oh, I'm very
yeah.
confused.
Don't worry, I'll show you the whole video.
Confused.
Yeah, I'm very confused at what just happened. But yeah, no,
He
as far
got
as
pegged in a video.
Testify.
What happened?
Stop or I kick you.
Testify.
Oh, are you guys friends again?
Stop it.
No, I just don't want to create.
Oh,
A
is he
whole
going to
bunch of
threaten to
us.
sue you?
No, I'm just not
I
here to
don't
make
think
create.
so.
We're
Yeah,
here
this
about
isn't
Liam.
actually for drama.
Yeah, this
Not
is
that
about
kind of
Liam
drama.
too.
But it was a beautiful piece of art.
Testify, get out. Get out.
It was so diverse. I love the diversity.
So by the way, the DA Talks expose videos dropping Friday. I have a lot to expose on Dean.
Yeah.
Yes, we are exposing you, and you're holding Vicky hostage. Just so you know, that's a little teaser.
So, Dean, what do you think about dog fucking?
We know. Oh God.
God, Cheech. Oh
Yeah.
my God, Cheech.
I know I don't like
man.
it, but Cheech is a huge
If
fan,
you
dude.
haven't seen or met Cheech yet, anybody in the
Don't.
chat,
Get away as
stay
fast as you can.
far away. He is
Interesting.
I honestly think he's developmentally disabled.
That's a nice way of putting it.
You know, that he needs a helmet to eat with a spork. Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty just unbelievable.
He has amazing rack.
Yeah, he thought he would somehow offend me by calling
Share
me
my screen.
All right.
by calling me a dog fucker because War Campaign hadn't done it first. I mean, like, been there, done
That was
that.
a beautiful. That was one of the best
Didn't
comments I've
want
ever
the
seen a wacko
t-shirt.
type.
Oh my God, where do we find these people?
I don't know. They kind of go around you.
They're
Yeah,
not
I think,
me.
no, you're the one that invited him into voice chat to talk.
Yeah, but I didn't expect. I wasn't there for the picture he posted. I just heard about it.
Right.
And then
What happens when you let people like Ray into things?
Excuse you.
Yeah,
I
so
preferred when things were segregated away from Ray.
Me too.
First of
No.
all, where did Chiach or whatever his name is make his debut? Oh, on the Trash Compactor show. Who runs the Trash Compactor show? Oh, Testify HD runs that show. So who brought him into the fold?
That's like guilt by association, Ray. That's
We
Yeah,
we
I'm
run
guilty.
an open call-in show, Ray. See, we actually have people that watch our show.
Yeah, and guess what? You brought him in the fold, and then who brought him on the
I
Discord?
didn't. No. You might want to go back and see how I use Cheech. I keep him in the back, and I go, "Okay, you got 2 minutes, you fat fuck," and he can't figure out how to get his mic to work.
Oh, dude, that's so. It's so like.
Jim, Cheech didn't come from Weeb Wars, actually.
I don't know where he came from.
He's just a huge
Yeah.
fan of War Campaign.
He's a huge fan of War Campaign. Feels that Cecil refunding the cover to, I guess it was Ro's
Man of
money
Sex?
for Man
I
of
thought it was
Sex's
yeah.
cover. Yeah, I think Ro paid for it though initially.
No, it was everybody in War Campaign kind of.
Yeah, but the money
chipped in.
technically came from, Ro actually,
Yeah, they
was
used a
paying it.
credit card to pay for it, but we all chipped in on it. That was
And
how it happened.
that was wrong because he backed that and he wanted that cover and
he isn't technically wrong. But this was done months ago and we're past that now.
Yeah, but that was his, apparently what he claims is his first exposure to War Campaign, which just can't be right. And I mean it can be, I suppose, but that's not a whole lot of exposure to War Campaign, because after that was like downhill. That was,
well, they're having another inner squabble again.
10 viewers on D Live
between like the three of them, like
they kicked out their only black guy, and then they kicked out an Asian guy, and I'm not making this up. They literally started doing racist humor in there, and they got offended. They're down to about 6. I'm not joking. I swear to God, this has been happening the past day and a half. It's hilarious.
That's just amazing.
No, it isn't. If you knew them and the way they are.
Oh no, I've already figured out that what they are.
You think you did? We'll talk. If you want to know, the inner workings, I'll tell you.
There have been plenty of hints about what they're like, about their bigotry and the racism that they're trying to hide, that kind of leaks through the edges of the stuff that they say and post and what comes across on stream.
There's a big difference between like what I do with I'm making fun of racism.
No,
I'm not racist.
Ray does whiteface. I learned that from Cheech.
Oh yeah, that's right. Testify, you missed that.
I pay Ray to do whiteface and be me.
Cheech saw my picture and he said, "Why are you doing whiteface? Aren't you?"
Does that mean I can be? Does that mean I can go blackface then?
No, don't you do that.
Please?
No, you're not allowed.
Oh, George, God damn it.
I also want to add that War Campaign also kicked out a blue guy.
I agree with that choice, though.
By the way, could somebody please buy a pair of socks so I don't have to hear Stu whine about being stuck at $2.99?
I'm just waiting till payday.
I'm just waiting till payday. You gotta wait till payday.
They are so hideous looking.
They're fabulous.
Rose said I was too fat for him, so he fat shames people too. It's very sad.
But he likes trannies.
But I'm too fat for him.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
there's nothing wrong with liking trannies.
Any trannies, yeah.
Excuse me, Dean. You want to repeat that?
I said you're too fat for most people.
That is true.
Dean.
I already told her. Jenny Craig called her back and said we can't help you.
First of all, I'm too fat, as in PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. Get your facts right.
That is not what we said to you.
For once, I agree with Vic.
For once, I agree with Zeno.
Is coming to an end.
And Zeno says, "Don't be a simp, Vic." For once, I agree with Zeno.
Isn't it funny that somebody brought a girl on his show, our show? I shouldn't say my show, and she played the little girl character, and then a day later, Liam had one.
I actually find the Manger
Manga.
Manger
Manga.
Manger Chan to be kind of disturbing. And I think it really started, I mean, aside from her voice, which makes her sound like she's 12.
Yes.
And there's a difference between what Ray's been doing with Charlie.
Yeah, but the thing is
Which
this: I
is
didn't ask her to do that. She just showed up one day and started doing it,
right.
Yeah.
But
and I like how
there's
it makes
a
people
huge
feel uncomfortable.
there's a huge difference between what Ray does with Charlie. Kind of reminds me of that old Whoopi Goldberg
Yeah,
stand-up routine where she did the little girl with the hair.
It reminds me of
You
Stu
probably
from Mad TV.
Yeah, half of the people watching probably aren't even old enough to remember that. But if you can find it, go watch it. It
you
was
don't
a
say that. You're gonna make me feel old because I do remember that.
we are old
Yeah,
that
you
we
guys are
remember
old,
it.
yes.
But that's what Charlie reminds me of. And but Manga Chan with that little girl voice and the giggle and the ooh woo and the slight sexual connotation that she puts on stuff while she's talking in that little girl voice just really kind of grosses me out. And there was a stream a few weeks back where one person in the chat made a kind of sexual comment about Manga-chan, and Liam read it out loud. He highlighted that chat and he read it. And then the entire chat just went down that road. And
Mhm.
I was watching it and I was just like, and he kept highlighting them and reading them and highlighting them and reading them, and I was just like, "Oh my God. This woman," because she's in college, she's not, she's not as young as they
Oh,
pretend. She speaks English
fluent.
perfectly good English, and this whole like Asian manga chan thing was just a gimmick. Um, but he's she's his employee.
I still would love to see that
And yeah,
agreement.
whatever contract they have,
Right.
but apparently she's gonna be drawing some book for him after, of course, she finishes the workbooks that he has assigned for her. But I'm just sitting there thinking, now, what the fuck? And then the next
Can you please watch
day
your language?
no, the next day, he's calling her, like, sweetheart and hun, and he's starting to flirt with her, and the whole chat's flirting with her, and then she starts this whole, "In order for me to sing, you're gonna have to kinda give Big Daddy money," kind of thing, and
Do you
I'm just
remember the
Oh,
like,
video
yeah,
I
that was
showed you?
fucking weird.
The
"Oh,
video I found of hers on the YouTube channel. The exact title is "Give Me Money."
give me money." Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes,
It
go search YouTube. Give
So
me money, Manga Chan. You'll find it.
let me explain. Let me explain because I'm gonna explain to you. So she's what the anime community would consider a weeb. She's a
Yeah.
weeaboo. So
Total weeaboo.
what weeaboos do, for those of you who don't know what a weeaboo is weeaboos idolize
Is she still
Japanese
talking?
culture. Yeah, well, I'm explaining it to
Oh.
you. She idolizes anime and Japanese culture, which all of her
Yeah.
mannerisms are based off of Japanese girls. It's called being kawaii, which is cute
Yeah.
in Japanese.
Yeah.
So the whole baby voice and the
Feel my life
uwu,
shortening right now.
yes, but the whole uwu and
Shut up,
stuff, all of
Testify.
that is part of the Japanese kawaii type of thing. She's trying to appeal to be adorable, and that's what
She's
she's
like
doing.
Yeah.
like a little Japanese valley girl.
Right, basically, she's a Japanese valley girl. Yeah,
I was gonna say because I heard her do that voice on that video, and I go, she sounds just like a California Valley girl.
right.
That one where she's not playing the Japanese thing.
Yeah, and
But
it's disturbing.
right, I don't have an issues with Manga Chan, and to go about this
Yeah.
video that Tesla was talking about, give me money. I can only speculate that that's a parody of a Japanese rock band that has a song called "Give Me Chocolate," and it's Japanese
It's
metal band.
not. She wants people to give her money. She's
No,
a whore.
I'm sure she does. I mean, who wouldn't want to make money off of the internet? You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that's what it's probably a play on, is the Japanese metal band, which they have a song called "Give Me Chocolate." In her case, it's "Give Me Money."
I don't care.
I'm just explaining it so other people
Nobody
get
cares.
context. It's called context Testify. Do you know context? I know you do, but some people like Liam Gray don't understand context.
It's like she's saying something and there's like words coming out, but it just doesn't match up.
I appreciate the input, Ray.
Thank
I
you.
just wish it came from somebody else. Anyways,
Thank
that's
you.
No, I'm joking.
By the way, I put the StreamYards link out on Twitter for everybody. Yay!
Woo!
Nobody's
No, I
listening to it.
It's like we got 5 minutes left. It's so weird. Yeah, I mean, we've been here for all this time, and nobody's came to, confront us.
Nobody ever does.
No.
Oh,
One
don't
day
go
I might.
there.
One day I may issue an open invite to Liam.
he
and
won't show
he'll
up.
never take
Yeah,
it.
he won't show up.
His
never
little
take it.
little shell he has that keeps him in his little place. They will not allow it. It's
Yeah.
pretty pathetic, Mr. Man Guy that says all these things. If you did that, he wouldn't show up. I go.
No.
Edward Marlis tore Liam a new hole this morning,
Oh man, did he ever?
and I'm going. He is literally. I've known him for a while. He was in the war campaign with us. He's a very nice kid. I like him. He's got a couple little weird quirks about him, but he's actually pretty sane. And I'm going. All this time I've been talking to you, Edward, we finally got the one moment from you that made something. You just tore him a new asshole. Oh, what are you doing here?
Hi, Cider.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up, Cider?
I just wanted to clarify, Manger-chan isn't kind of an outstanding person with this type of character she's playing. A lot of she-weebs tend to infantilize themselves because the majority of the female characters they have to emulate are between 8 to 14 years old. I just want to clarify that she's not doing something very special. It's actually natural for
Ray,
a lot of
why don't you
she-weebs
tell him
to
how much
behave
I like
that.
your manga stuff?
Oh, he hates it. He hates talking about anime crap. He hates it. But it's true though, because you have to understand.
Wait, can we go back to Cider talking, actually?
Okay, go ahead, Cider. I'm not allowed to talk anymore, apparently.
Well, see, unlike he-weebs, the she-weebs don't have a large amount of mature characters to pull from. The majority of non-infantilized females are sukiban, which are girl boss, a delinquent girl in Japanese. So they have two choices to make. They can be a infantilized magical girl fairy tale thing, or they can be this hard ass that never has any friends or relationships. Those are the two emulating types they have to choose from.
That's Ray's life.
Well, no. So the voices that they do with this is two voices. They'll do the kawaii voice, a little baby voice that's cute and adorable.
She's doing it again.
Or what Cider's referring to is the stoic woman, the strong woman who would be like, Yamero desu ka? Like
Okay, you
the
can
deep
stop.
voice.
Yeah, you can go jump off a bridge.
And also the fact that they actually freeze the characters.
Wait,
to
can we
a
go back
certain
to
age.
Ray talking? Like, Jesus Christ.
By the way, Rainbow Brutes at $201,188. It's for anybody out there that loves EBS.
Nihongo ga dekimasu ka?
Oh, fuck that.
So weird.
That's what I get him to go. That's how you get Testify to leave. You just speak Japanese, he'll leave.
That's a
nice trick.
Yeah, because I got
Thanks.
to voice acted. Konnichiwa, a genki desu ka?
Oh, Jesus. It's
Yeah, we're like
Manga Chan,
herpes.
but fat.
We're like herpes.
I like my
of
mochi,
weebs.
bitches. Fuck
Oh,
off.
yeah,
I like my
Mochi's
mochi.
good.
Mochi's fucking fire. But yeah, no.
Real quick, George, I saw you tweet out the model of the spaceship and the Joking, and it was really looked pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I also did a video where I show you how it all magnetically connects the character.
Yeah, I don't have the link handy, or I would drop it in the chat, but I'll tweet it later.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's the first figurine of many figurines that you'll be able to interlock any appendage, even the heads, to other bodies. So you can create your own little Frankenstein monster out of my characters.
Yeah, if you haven't actually checked out George's, go to his Twitter and check out his project. His Joking is pretty freaking cool.
What's the link to his Twitter?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was looking for it too.
TBDE Inc.
Yeah.
T as in Tom, B as in boy, D as in David, E as in Edward, Inc.
Yeah, because it's pretty neat.
Oh, can we talk about a little more about my project and chill, because that really pisses off Testify.
Well, I do want to answer WG Phil's question. Tsundere are not the same as Sukiban. Tsundere will
Oh my
kill you
God,
in your
Jesus
sleep.
Christ. Okay, well that's it for the show, guys. Sorry, George, we'd let you chill,
We'll
but
let you chill
they
next
started
time,
talking about
I
anime.
promise.
No. Well, no, he can, say a couple words, right?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Well, Cider, tell everybody, if they don't know, that manga actually had its roots
All right. Well, that's it for the show. Thanks, everyone. Just want to say thanks to the chat. Thanks for all showing up. Subscribe to my channel. Go back, Stu Socks. Go.
And why
back,
is Dean pretending like this is his channel and he gets to say
back,
goodbye, little
go
shit?
back.
Wait a minute.
You guys, everybody have a great night.
2 more days or 3 more days or something.
Check out
Vestry
PA Talks
2.
Exposed video.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on a sec. Is
Go
this
back,
Vicky's
Vestry
channel?
2. Yeah, this is my channel, not Dean's.
Well, kick Dean out.
I know. I should. But
do it, Vicky. Do it, Vicky.
Everybody have a great night.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.